just follows an ex-Christian, left Christianity, and starts asking questions about Islam and his foundation. Thank you for watching.
You're a moral realist.
Yes, I believe that there are moral facts, and I believe there is objective, absolute
And what is
truth.
your standard of a moral fact?
I believe that some things are clearly wrong at all times. For example, it is wrong to murder someone. Outright wrong.
Define murder.
To take the life of another.
What if that other person is trying to break in your house and kill your family?
Anyone around here are all going to say, well, murder is wrong.
Did Hitler think murder was wrong?
No, unfortunately.
So it's not objective.
But I would still say that it was objective, just that he didn't accept it.
Well, no. That means it's not objective. Why is he wrong? Why is he wrong?
Why is Hitler wrong?
Yeah.
Because it's clearly wrong to kill another human being.
Why?
Because it's clearly wrong.
Why? I asked you, right, is something objectively wrong? And you say depends on the circumstance. Now you've switched from objective to subjective. Because then who decides on the circumstance? And who agrees that meets the threshold of the circumstance? Do you understand the point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not bullying you here. I just like
don't
to.
see that
Can
I'm
you
being...
stop bullying him, Hamza?
I just like to carve to the bone.
I don't...
He's a agnostic.
Yes, I'm an agnostic. I grew up in a Christian home. We lived and breathed church, the Bible. That was my life growing up. I've moved away from that. I lost my faith, and now I don't know what I believe. I've had some exposure to Islam in the last year through a work colleague who's taught me a lot about Islam, actually. And yeah, that's all I have to say at the minute.
So, you say you're agnostic. What do you mean by that?
Like, I believe there could be a God.
There
could be. Yeah, this is my belief right now.
Okay.
I believe there could be a God. I don't know if there is a God. Even if we could prove there's a God, I don't think that proves any particular religion true. That's a completely separate discussion. Yeah.
Okay. So, if this God did exist, are we talking like the creator kind of God?
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, I look around me and I realise, to me, the whole idea that a Big Bang happened and created all of this doesn't quite sit right with me.
Okay.
I struggle to see how an explosion creates, well, look at that. Beautiful trees, beautiful nature, beautiful sunshine.
Handsome man like
and
this.
us.
I mean, come on, impossible. Yeah, carry on.
Right.
What, man? Carry on, I'll be honest.
So, if this creator exists, would you agree that it would be the source of supreme guidance?
Not necessarily.
Really not. Why not?
I mean, it could be, but I don't necessarily think that conclusion comes from the premise.
Why not?
If we have the premise, you know, the Earth exists, and if the Earth exists, it has a creator. The Earth does exist, therefore it has a creator. That doesn't then lead to the conclusion that creator gives us moral guidance. They could be a
I didn't say moral
completely...
guidance.
Oh, sorry, I used the wrong phrase there.
Oh, no, actually, you are correct. No. I'll explain what I mean. If a creator created everything, would this creator know us better than we know ourselves?
That would depend on whether the creator... Well, I suppose, probably.
So he would know what's good for us and bad for us.
I can give you that, potentially.
So it would be the source of supreme guidance.
I see where you're going with this. I don't know, not necessarily.
Well,
I
we
still...
disagreed and I've disagreed again, so let's go back. Okay. Would the one who created us know us better than we know ourselves?
Would they know us better than we know ourselves?
Yes.
I mean...
What's good for us and what's bad for us? What benefits and what harms?
I don't know.
Why not?
You got me thinking here, I mean...
Oh, so that's the whole point of this conversation. Why not? Why wouldn't the one who created us, fashioned us, know what's good for us and what's bad for us? Why wouldn't you?
Imagine a product you made, you will know the product better than
For example,
Yeah.
I've got a Samsung phone. For example,
Apple, for example.
Look, Samsung rules, Apple drools. Right. I've got a Samsung phone. Now, I would say the one who who came up building a Samsung
Yeah,
phone,
Samsung, they're going to know better about it than a different company, say, I don't know, Motorola or
the
Sony, right?
creator of a thing will know more about that thing they've created.
Yeah, okay, I can give you that analogy.
So we'll go back again now. So do you accept that the one who created everything, if that thing exists, would be the source of supreme guidance?
Okay, that's a possibility. I won't say a definite yes, I'll say that's a possibility.
It's a definite yes.
I said I wouldn't say that's a
No,
definite
but you
yes
need
from...
to. You need to be honest here. It would be a definite yes. If a creator created this whole universe and fashioned everything within it, yeah, that creator would know what's good for his creation, what's bad for his creation.
Okay.
What benefits his creation, what harms his creation.
Okay.
There is no don't know about it, there's no maybes about it, there's no possibilities about it. It's like, yeah, well, if that creator does exist, yes, that would be the case.
Okay.
It's not even an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would that same creator be the source of objective morality?
Potentially. I mean, I do believe there is objective morality. I'm not a moral relativist. I just want to make that point.
So you're not a moral relativist?
No, and I'm not a truth relativist either. There must be absolutes, and absolutes must fit the principle of non-contradiction.
So you're a moral realist?
Yes, I believe that there are moral facts, and I believe there is objective absolute
And
truth.
what is your standard of a moral fact?
I believe that some things are clearly wrong at all times. For example, it is wrong to murder someone. Outright wrong.
Define murder.
To take the life of another.
What if that other person is trying to break in your house and kill your family?
That's self-defense, so that's
So what
probably...
happens to your objectivity?
So there we've got to... Okay,
So
so...
it's not objective then?
Well, there is some objective to,
Well, it's
to
not
morality.
really, is it?
What I would say is this is a bit like Kant's... What I said was more like Kant's categorical imperative.
No, what I'm saying is
But,
this. If you're saying something's objective, you need a standard.
yeah.
Right now, you're the standard. You ain't no standard, mate. No disrespect.
I agree. Otherwise,
You're
it's-
subjective.
Otherwise, it would be a free-for-all. Anything goes
Right.
out in our
So,
society.
As a moral realist, what's your objective standard?
As I said, there are some things that are just clearly wrong. And it's not just me who declares, for example, murder wrong. I think if you ask anyone around here, we're all going to say, well, murder is wrong.
Did Hitler think murder was wrong?
No, unfortunately.
So it's not objective.
But I would still say that it was objective, just that he didn't accept it.
Well, no. That means it's not objective. Why is he wrong? Why is he wrong?
Why is Hitler wrong?
Yeah.
Because it's clearly wrong to kill another human being.
Why?
Because it's clearly wrong.
Why? No, objectively, why?
I get why we're going here, because you're saying if there's no basis for it, for example, in this case, you're going to say the Quran.
I'm not saying anything right now. I'm not mentioning religion right now.
Yep.
I'm not mentioning religion. I'm just talking about
But if
standards.
we don't have a guide from someone like a god, then how do we know what is right and wrong, is where you're going with
No,
this.
look, we've already established if a God exists, if a creator exists, it would be the source of supreme guidance. And at the same time, it would be the source of objective morality which you believe exists. So you believe, so right now, you're a person, Peter, standing here believing in objective morality, yet have no standard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you need a standard for everyone to be measured against. And you can say they're wrong and I'm right, and this, do you understand? So it's amazing you're in a position where you believe in something, but you can't demonstrate that thing.
I mean, different philosophers have come up with different ways of answering this.
Wow.
I'll give you an example, Kant's categorical imperative, who states that you should not commit yourself to an action unless you will that action to be universal law. In that was how he was trying to develop an objective standard of morality. So, for example, I shouldn't kill someone unless I can will that everyone goes around killing people. And I think most of us couldn't do that. Therefore, he would say murder is wrong. And he'd use the same with lying and stealing and a lot of the other things that, not just me, but in general, in the world, we agree is wrong.
Is lying objectively wrong?
I think it would depend on the circumstance.
So it's not objectively wrong.
I mean, if it was World War II...
If I ask you a question, right, and I say, is it objectively wrong, and your response is, depends on the circumstance.
I didn't say that I agreed with Kant's categorical imperative. I was giving that as an example.
I'm just saying.
There've got to be exceptions to certain rules, and this is contextually based.
If I asked you, right, is something objectively wrong, and you say depends on the circumstance, now you've switched from objective to subjective, because then who decides on the circumstance? And who agrees that meets the threshold of the circumstance? Do you understand the point? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not bullying you here. I just
I
like
don't see that
Can
I'm
you
being...
stop bullying him, Hamza?
I just like to carve to the bone.
I don't feel bullied.
Good man.
There you go.
All right.
You don't
So-
look like you can be bullied, by the way.
So we've established a very simple principle.